Welcome to the Bear and Yam program. This is the Bear and Yam. A few things I wanted to talk about today concerning why I don't believe that men and women in this day and age should really date at all or have any sort of relationship. Mainly has to do with my thoughts on women and their kind of their short attention span and them not being able to really focus on a man enough to be able to know what the man wants and sorry about that, guys. I was doing a bit of some reckless driving here, but no. What I was saying was, women nowadays won't really take the time to really study a man and understand what he wants and be able to cover for him when he can't really get everything that he needs at the moment and stick around for him and they have like a really short attention span. The way I see this now, since I don't really engage in too many relationships, is that a lot of women will pretend like they don't need to start a conversation with me or anything, but it's obvious that they're attracted to me. And it's like, regardless of what I say, they won't really feel the need to start a conversation with me. They'll just kind of hover around and observe what I do and wait for me to approach them. And it's sad, but it's so true. Because women nowadays, they don't really, unless they're doing it, they have a way of plausible deniability by saying, by starting their OnlyFans page or by starting an online, a chatterbait or something like that. They really don't have a way of being direct about their sexuality and things like that. They, like I said, they kind of just wait around for the person that they're attracted to make a move. And some of the things that I kind of notice with people who are in relationships here in America is that they'll describe the relationship as though they support each other, but really they don't. When in reality they support each other the way a shark supports a fish that it really wants to eat. But it's something I realized over time is that, and they're more likely to sort of cannibalize the relationship once things get too hard, and they'll sort of take the things that that got them into the relationship, and they will rationalize why that relationship won't work out. And it's kind of like it's just a short ass attention span, and people don't pay attention to shit that is long term, and they do stupid shit basically, and they get themselves into trouble, if you know what I mean. And it's sad, but it's true. And the something that I find funny is men and women in relationships, they tend to talk a lot about how the other person really fits into their mold of who they are, and they really compliment each other when before, when this dude was walking around, you know, this woman was looking at him like he was just a snack, like he was just a piece of meat. And I've heard women call these guys like unicorns, these simps in the making, call them unicorns, and call them, McDreamy, and all the equivalents of just like a person whose body a woman is attracted to for the short period of time where she's in heat, or she's experiencing an intense amount of sexual attraction to that person. And then they'll, because that person is so easy to manipulate, they will, pounce on that nigga, then, have sex with him, and then be like, oh wow, if they don't get in a relationship with him, they'll just start talking a whole bunch of crap about him, like, oh, he got Coke bottle glasses, and he doesn't have a good sense of style, like kind of stuff that I would be telling them before they enter a relationship with them. And they tend not to take responsibility for the stupid shit that they do before they get into a relationship with a guy. And it's just stuff like that just fucking blows my mind about women's not being able to really think like an adult, and is why I think that men shouldn't be in relationships, because if you're going to be babysitting in a relationship, why are you in the relationship? It's like if somebody is not your child, then why are you going to treat them like a child? And it's just shit like that just pisses me off, because you have a lot of people who are who enable this shit, and it's like it makes it harder for people who are adults to function like adults, because they are always having to be like this childhood entertainment, this clown, and jump through hoops and shit to try to like please you, when like they shouldn't even give a fuck about what you think in the first place. But I digress.